guys, this is Jennifer with DeVivo Realty, and did you know that there is money out there to help you buy a house? Oh yes, if you are a first-time home buyer, which means you haven't bought a home in the past 3 years, so you may not technically be a first-time home buyer, maybe it's just a while that you had a house, you can get money to help you buy your next house. And we're talking $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, maybe even up to $30,000 or more from the state or the county. So that's exciting stuff. And this is money that will help cover your down payment and cover your closing costs. And if you don't know what closing costs are, we have another video on what that is. Definitely look it up. But it's just the fees that are associated on top of the sales price of purchasing your home. So you have your down payment that goes towards your sales price, and you have your fees on top of that, your closing costs. And let's face it, a lot of people don't have a lot of money saved up these days for a big down payment and to cover all the closing costs. Closing costs can be 4% of the sales price of your home. So if it's a $200,000 home, you're looking at $8,000 or $9,000 in closing costs. And when you're looking at your down payment, you're looking at about 3.5%. So that's like $6,000 or so. So if you can get some down payment assistance money, it may behoove you to find out where and how you can do so. So we talked about we're going to talk about what are the things, what are the steps that you can do to get down payment assistance, to identify it in your area. And the first thing is, are you a first-time home buyer? And we talked about in the state of Florida, and that's going to be my reference, the state of Florida, you are a first-time home buyer if you have not purchased a home in the last 3 years. So again, there's an opportunity there, even if you owned a home back during the crash. The second thing would be to find a class, a down payment assistance class. Now, where can you find these classes? Who has the money? Your county. So in Orlando, that would be Orange County or Seminole County or Lake County. And then there's state programs. So it could be the state of Florida. And a good place to start to find where these programs are is going to the national site where a lot of the money comes from, which is HUD. HUD.gov, HUD.gov. That's the Housing and Urban Development or Department of the United States of America. And they are all about helping you find a home and get affordable housing. So once you're able to connect with your county, your lender could be another choice where you can find what we call is the down payment assistance class. And this is a great class. It could be an afternoon, it could be online, it could be a couple of days. It's going to teach you all about buying a house from start to finish. And it's going to tell you about all the different programs. There are a lot of programs and they are always changing. So you want to find out what are the programs in your area and how much money can you get. So that brings me to the second or the third point in these points. How much money can you get? Well, the money that you can get is going to depend on a couple of things. And number one is going to be your income. Based on your income, you've got low, medium, high, moderate income. They're going to award you money based on that. The other thing would be family size. The more dependents you have, the more money you can possibly qualify for. So between income and family size, that will determine whether you're getting $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000. Now, in the state of Florida, there's also the bond program. It doesn't matter what your family size is. It's more of your income. And right now, it's a really cool program. This may be outdated in a little bit, but for example, it's $15,000 that you can get towards the purchase of your home and not have to pay back if you stay in the home for up to 5 years. So that's a great example. So another thing that you need to think about when you're looking for down payment assistance are things like your credit score. And these are going to take time. If you look at some of my other videos, I talk about getting a prep approval and preparing to get a loan. And down payment assistance programs do have minimum scores. Right now in the state of Florida, the minimum score that you need is about a 620 to a 640. And that's attainable. With a little bit of work, anyone can do it. And so definitely what you need to help you out with this process are a good lender and a good realtor that understand down payment assistance programs. And surprise, not every lender or realtor is educated about down payment assistance or specializes in working with buyers who need down payment assistance. And that's so important because it can be a complex process. You may think that you're getting certain funding and then you're not, depending on the kind of home it is, depending on your financial situation, depending on the program and the areas that it covers. Some programs cover agricultural areas. Some programs cover within city limit areas. So there's a lot of programs, there's a lot of money, but you need someone who's going to guide you through the process and the red tape, because there could be a little bit of red tape in getting this money, but it's totally worth it. So finding a lender, and most of the lenders need to be approved to do this program, and you need a realtor who has a proven track record of helping people get this money. And it's something that I definitely specialize in. I've been doing it for a long time. I love helping my first-time home buyers, and I know sometimes it can be tough. So being able to get them an extra $5,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 to help them to get into that house makes me happy, makes them happy, and makes the world a better place. So just to kind of wrap it up, there are a lot of funds out there. There are a lot of programs out there. Start with your county program, your city program, your state programs. If you're clueless, go to HUD.gov and look up down payment assistance providers and programs, and get yourself into a class. Once you identify a program or you identify a bank or a lender who specializes in this program, get yourself into a class, work with them on improving your credit score, and then get with a realtor who can help identify the homes and the areas that will match up with your down payment assistance programs. So I hope this helps. I hope that you go find some money. If you need help on getting connected in Florida, I can definitely do that, or point you to, like I said, the HUD.gov website where you might be able to get down payment assistance funds. Just feel free to reach out to me on my website at devivorealty.com. You can also reach out to me. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and as I always say, we want to connect with you. Please connect with us. So this is Jennifer DeVivo helping you get some down payment assistance to help you find your way home. Have a great day.